jerk off with the water flowing on it.
Wait. Ow. On the, like going on the head of your penis?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But I would jerk off too. It felt so good.
So hard water.
Yeah, and I would jerk off too, like this, right? Yeah, and I would go like this. And then one time, and this is not a lie, I swear to God, I go, and I was making this noise, and then all of a sudden I hear, and I turn around, it's my dad. And he never brought it up. He never discussed it.
Did you not?
No.
Why?
I went, and I saw my dad, and we locked eyes. Like this, and he walked out of the room, and there was just like great shame.
Yeah,
it
is. You know, that's how when I jerk off. When I was young, when I first started jerking off, I did what I call the rock star slide.
What's that?
Yeah, I would jerk off like this always. Spread like, because you know how with a guitar. Yeah. So this is literally because my desk was about this height at home. So if I was looking at porn, I would jerk off like this into something on the ground.
Yeah.
I would always rock star slide. And one time after I was rock star sliding, I had been jerking off twice or 3 times or 4 times that day because I was young and I was wearing basketball shorts. And I sat down on the couch and my knees were discolored because I was in that knee position. And my dad was like, "What the fuck you been doing?"
Really?
Yeah. He saw my knees. He's like, "What's wrong? What happened? Was that from basketball?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I took a spill in basketball."
Yeah.
No, I bruised my knees because I jerked off so much. I rock star slided because it was my favorite way to come.
Were you like at that age? Because I was such a depressed kid. Were you depressed? Or were you always happy-go-lucky?
No, I went through depression. I went through depression a few times. When I first went to high school, I was very depressed because I had no friends. I went to a different school than all my friends went to. I had no friends. I was a fucking total loser. My mom knew things were bad because I was doing really good in school. She said that. She goes, "You were killing it." I knew something was wrong. I was getting straight A's. She was like, "Something's wrong." Because my whole life, I never got straight A's. I fucked around.
Oh, you put your attention on
school.
School,
I focused on school because I didn't have any friends. And then I slowly made friends and my grades went way down. Drugs, buds. So that was my big problem. Drugs and friends, they plummeted my grades. And I wasn't depressed anymore, but I was depressed at the beginning for a long time. And I didn't think about killing myself, but I used to cry a lot in my room to Pearl Jam's Vitology album.
Oh, really?
I did. If I got into a fight with my parents, I put on the song Better Man and I would cry.
Yeah. When I lived in Minnesota and then we moved to San Diego, I remember this distinctly. The first day of school, we played softball, and I was running right to a base, and this Filipino just kicked me in the nutsack.
For no reason?
And it hurt so bad. I thought I was going to die. And I was crying, and no one helped me, right?
Yeah.
And that's the epitome of my life.
Did you throw up?
I didn't throw up, but I just remember going, I even at that age, I always had thoughts of just vanishing or dying.
Of going away?
Yeah, of going away, yeah.
Your brother says the same things. You know that.
Yeah, I know my brother does too,
That's so sad to me.
Yeah, because you have to understand, because of the trauma at home.
I understand. I know it's still sad that you want to.
I know, but I'm just telling you, fucker.
Yeah, we all know.
But the trauma at home, I'm not going to get into it, but the trauma at home, and then when some Filipino guy that you don't even know kicks you in the nutsack.
Yeah.
Right? You can't even have that pleasure of stealing a base or whatever.
Well, don't steal. You just learned the don't steal a Pearl Jam, don't steal.
Oh.
That's what it was. That was karmatic retribution.
Yeah.
I took a baseball to the nuts when I was in Little League.
Yeah.
And I threw up for like no shit, like 2 minutes straight. I remember having like a big breakfast, and I swear to God, my dad had yelled at me over and over, "Wear a cup, wear a cup, wear a cup," and I didn't wear a cup. And I was playing the hot pocket shortstop, caught one right in the nards, and I'm not. It was almost instantaneous. It was like ball hit, nut. I couldn't stop throwing up.
Imagine how funny it would be if you died, right? Mm-hmm. And you're in heaven and you're like, "Hey, could I see the Andrew Santino clips?" Right? And God's like, "You mean even the most embarrassing moments?"
That would be
ever
amazing.
As a kid. Imagine being in theater, watching your friends' embarrassing moment clips as a kid all the way up to their adulthood.
That's what heaven really is.
We would laugh. You would laugh to the point where you would die again.
I would love to be able to see that right before I die.
Yes.
On my deathbed, if they could show you your best of.
The best of, yeah. Oh my God.
One of my most embarrassing, another embarrassing moment, I was masturbating in my mom's room because they had the VCR in their room, and I had a VCR in.
Yeah.
And I thought my mom was gone. My dad might have been in the basement, but I thought my mom was not home, and I thought it was my little sister. And I was jerking off, and my